Alright, man, I gotta make this quick video. In a little bit, I'm gonna make a gaming video, so I'm just gonna get it through. I'm gonna get this done and over with. I might go on to a passionate rant in this video, but I'm gonna try and make this as quick as I can, as I say all the time. But I end up being here for way longer than I need to. But you know, I make videos of directly what I'm thinking. And what I've been thinking, it's sad as fuck that people. No, why am I saying people? Let me prop the camera, have it face me. I say people, but it's like a minority of individuals. But the majority, oh my fucking god, the majority. I've seen just a hand, just like five. I can count on one hand the people I've seen that don't think like this. The music community probably has to be my least favorite, bro. I've seen bad communities. You know the video I made. There's no such thing as a good fan base or community. They're full of people. Like, you should be friends, right? Because y'all like the same shit. But then you realize their whole personality revolves around that one thing that you're in the community for. And you're a motherfucker like me that likes a lot of shit. And, equally in some cases, right? Like, y'all see my walls, right? Like, my fucking walls over there in my brother's lane. Well, he's not there right now. It's just on, see Demon Slayer, you know what I'm saying? Right here, I got, shit I got from Japan. Look behind me. You see all the stickers. Look at that. Look at that. There's like a plushie of Tanjiro there. Ronnie the Witch. Bunch of Pokemon. Because I've been a Pokemon fan ever since I was a kid. Itachi right there with the Godzilla and Mothra that I got from Japan. Itachi poster here. I'm a weeb day in and day out. I'm an anime nerd to the day I die. Right? Like, if a bitch want to kill me, they have to put all this shit in my coffin. It is mine. Right? But, like, people be like, okay, here's this person you're going to meet. They really like anime, just like you. They tell me that, that's a red flag. Because I'm going to assume that they're those types of people that, like, they only talk about one thing and their whole personality. Now, on the topic of the music community, right, I am so, like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of these dumbasses that love preaching that music is subjective and you can listen to whatever you want. But you can't listen to whatever you want. The rappers you like, and rappers, yes, I'm going to talk about not a branch of the music community. I'm pretty sure a lot of music communities are like this. I don't know about other genres, but rap specifically, because the style of rapping, right, rhyming poetically on these punchy hip-hop beats, not even hip-hop beats, like the idea of rapping is similar, but the beats are really different, that a lot of rappers go, like, it spans really far, right? And my music taste usually goes throughout the rainbow of it, the entire spectrum, right? And then you have people that only stick into one lane and then hate on everything else. And you got people that are like in two and then they hate everything else. Then you got people that hate on shit they don't know about, they never listened to their entire life. Which honestly is okay. Because you can listen to whatever you want. But here's where we lost the plot. People like Anthony Fantano, people, the Insufferable, the fucking NFR podcast, and like so much more I can name. Right? Well, I can't name right now, but I forgot. But like, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Those music content creators, right? And you go on alty.org, the lovely website where the insufferable community, right, gets put on full display, right? You got bitches that are upset and butthurt that Kendrick Lamar said bad things about their favorite rapper, and they go on aoty.org and they review bomb his album. They make multiple accounts. They're desperate to like hurt like the score of TPAB and vice versa, right? Kendrick Lamar fans, other basically everybody else, because I feel like so Drake's album came out, you know, more than a month ago, right? May 15th. And I knew people were not going to like it, but I've seen like an equal amount of hate and an equal amount of, love, right? And I'm with the love. I genuinely liked it, right? The other two, Maid of Honor, I'm talking about Iceman, Maid of Honor, and I forgot how to pronounce the other one, but it was another album too. Um, don't really care much for it. That's just me. If people say House Drake is this word, I fucking hate it. Best Drake. Let me get into that too. These are the type of people that cannot differentiate. Like they love to preach how you can listen to anything you want and music is always subjective, but they love using the words best and worst. And the problem with that is that they lose the meaning of favorite and least favorite, which if music is so fucking subjective, right? Then why y'all saying the word best like it's objective, right? These idiots, bro, they all have the exact same taste. Well, supposedly have the exact same taste. They claim to all love the exact same albums. Like you see a pattern. Like if the music was just that likable, then maybe the people that like it can understand. Right there, that's where it gets kind of foggy. But what I want to talk about in this video is like these motherfuckers cannot differentiate best and favorite. NFR podcast specifically. Like days before Rodeo, bro asked him, "What's your favorite song off of there?" Right? And he said something, and then they say the best. Yes, we love objectiveness. We love because human beings love to be right. And when they say the word best of what they think, their best guess of, what they think is the best album, best song, right? They want everybody else to agree, and the people that disagree with their take in the best song, which is an opinion in itself, but they make it sound not like that's what I'm getting at. It's like, I think I already discussed this before, bro. These motherfuckers cannot differentiate best and worst, right? No, bitch. You like or dislike, it's your favorite song and your least favorite song. These motherfuckers always like giving number ratings 1 through 10. Me, I'd give albums the Netflix rating where it's like a thumbs down, thumbs up, and 2 thumbs up, and maybe like a middle thumbs up. As a fourth one. So yeah, man, like oh yeah, let me get into another thing. It really had me thinking in the shower last night, bro. Like a specific YouTuber, now I don't know his actual name to his channel because I could not give 30 shits less. But he does not like Destroy Lonely, which is common. And now let me get into another thing before I get into it really quick. Just because everybody does not like your favorite artist right now, just because you go on AOTY and or online or Anthony Fantano gives their albums, their projects, their songs a bad rating, does not mean you cannot like it anymore. Just keep that in mind. So he does not like Destroy Lonely. He listened to his last so yeah, people don't like Love Lasts Forever. Even though in my opinion it's not that bad, right? It might be a little bit disappointing here and there, but it's not that bad, right? I still have respect for Lone, right? No, we don't respect artists no more. They want shit to either be, they just want everything to be good, right? Then, like, I think he was talking about Broken Hearts 3, his, latest work. It's an album. and he listened to it. Which another thing I might have to make a separate video for this, but this shit is cringe as fuck. If you don't, and Gunna is another artist that I love a lot that people don't like. You guys can say, claim whatever you want. But my thing is this. First of all, like, I don't know how the fuck you listen to rap, but, you know, stick with your 3-star rating. I mean, 3 out of 10 rating. And call it boring or whatever. But, if you never liked a single album from Gunna, from Destroy Lonely, from Ken Carson, if you were not there when Whole Lotta Red dropped, or any Cardi album, you were not there, right? Like, you were never listening to Future, right? Basically, you were never following an artist to begin with musically. And if you tried to, you didn't like it, right? You genuinely thought you wasted your time listening to their project, right? Why in the fuck do you give a fuck about them dropping another project this year? If you hated Mixtape Pluto and the album that came before that, why do you care about him dropping The Real Me in July? If you hated More Chaos, why do you give a fuck about Ken Carson dropping his album in July? Like, they're gonna be right there. They're gonna wait until 12 to listen to an album that they know they won't like, just to give it a number rating, a bad one. Like, it's like you're wasting your time. I understand if it's your first time discovering the artist and okay, first impressions on this project, which I mean, in my opinion, I think it's kind of quick to give something a number rating if it's your first time listening to it. Because with artists that do something completely different, a lot of like underground rappers and shit, they sound it. Cardi clone? No, they're not Cardi clones, gang. Like, you're lying if you say that. It takes time to get into that, right? You can't just like it automatically. Like, you can like feel a little bit, but then slowly build up. For me. But yeah, it's like, why the fuck do you care if, for example, if Gunna says he's dropping another album, I'm gonna be excited and I'll be hyped. But then people like Anthony Fantano, who's given every single Gunna project no higher than a 3, I'm pretty sure, would be there at midnight reacting to it. On the internet, on TikTok, that actually has a name. It's called Bean Soup Theory. It started from a video about bean soup, and there was a comment in the video be like, I don't like bean soup. Ew, it's so nasty. And then everybody in the comments was like, then why are you here? That's kind of my point. It's like, I understand if you're trying to do something new, but like, if it's a no, it's a no. And if you listen to the first 3 tracks and they all sound the same, or they're all mid, or they all suck, then I don't even know why you continue listening to the project, genuinely. Like, what the fuck? Like, motherfuckers don't even listen to music anymore. They walk around with an ego and them just wanting to give shit a number, right? These motherfuckers, they're the type of people to, you know, I also love West Side Gun, right? One of my favorite rappers. You know, if you don't like him, it's whatever. But, you know, something that his community did, there's no such thing as a good community, bro, I swear. Literally a video right here to a song on his album, And Then You Pray For Me, which had trap beats on it. Produced by, like, Tay Keith and shit, R.I.P., right? And the West Side Gun community, which, if you hear West Side Gun's music, those boom bap beats, those sample heavy songs, these MF Doom fans, that's all they listen to. Them hearing these trap beats, oh my god, they were livid hearing trap beats on a West Side Gun album. But they're also the same people that would complain about him. He's been making the same song since 2004. But when he tries to be versatile, y'all don't want it. And if he's not versatile, then y'all be like, oh, he's been making the same song since 2004. It's like, you motherfuckers just have to open, like, y'all think with y'all mouth and not with y'all brain. Like, that was like 3 rants into one. Let me get back. I don't think I mentioned like what I said. So boom, Destroy Lonely dropped his album. YouTuber made a short TikTok thing, whatever, making fun of his album sales. Now listen, when I tell you this, listen. When I tell you this, if your favorite album or favorite artist gets bad, mediocre album sales or good album sales, that has nothing to do on how much you like whatever they just dropped that got the sales. If their monthly listeners go down, right? Because Kendrick Lamar, Super Bowl, his monthly listeners went above 100 million, then went back down to like 70 million. Drake's monthly listeners are really high. Now they're slowly digressing. People, I already know on Twitter, they're going to be pointing it. I've seen it before. They're going to be pointing it out. Oh, Drake, bitch. What the fuck does that have to do with you liking Iceman more or less? What do album sales have to do? Which, if you live in that world where album sales directly contribute to an album being good, then y'all don't like Iceman. Guess what? It went platinum. Y'all hate Rod Wave. His shits have been going gold, platinum, back to back to back. He's dropping another album later. Y'all probably not gonna listen to it or care about it, but it'll get good sales. So I guess it's a good album now because it has good sales. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I think the sales Lone got, he got like 30K, which for an artist of his size is not bad, right? I think it's mediocre. I don't care. Like, I don't care about numbers and record. What the fuck does that have to do with me listening to the album? I listened to the album at midnight. Ken Carson's album, right? I listened to it at midnight, love it. 9 out of 10 and higher. And then it gets bad sales and then automatically I switch up. That makes no goddamn sense. Bro, I can literally write a fucking, like, a 20-page long research paper about how fucking bad this community is, bro. Just, message for you guys, don't let, and this goes for anything. If you want to be a furry, don't let people saying how much they hate furries deter you from it. Don't let people, if people say an artist is trash, like, you actually have to hear some songs first, right? Before you actually, like, come up to a conclusion. Like, and if people don't like your shit, and if people, because NFR podcast, bro, they made a video saying, the guy on the left side, he said, like, rappers that are better, meaning that I don't know what criteria that is. I don't know if they're better at making music. I don't know if they're better at, like, freestyling rapping. I don't know if they're better at album covers. I don't know what criteria he's going off of. Better than, like, basic shit like Juice WRLD X, Lil Uzi, and Cardi, and I think he even said Future. Future's my favorite rapper right now. I already know that might hurt some people's feelings, but that's just how the fuck it is. Like, and people having the audacity to debate when they're not gonna change their opinion, it's messy as fuck. I'm done. Passionate ran out the way. Fuck the music. Fuck the hip hop community. Fuck communities too, but especially the hip hop community. Rap, hip hop, music community, whatever. That's the worst, most insufferable one. Every day, these motherfuckers like to, like, if you like this artist, like, oh my god, the album was bad. Yeah, fuck the artist, fuck you, and fuck everybody, you know, that listens to this shit. Like, you're a piece of shit if you like this, and I'm always right. But still, you know, even though I just discriminated you and shamed you for liking whatever you want to like, you could still like whatever you want to like. You know, no shame. You could still go around and listen to whatever artist you want. Like, what the fuck? Damn, there's a thunderstorm rolling through and shit. Damn. I'll catch you guys later.